The future is now. Tech innovations are everywhere, from topping Christmas lists to delivering packages. Joining us this morning is ROBO Global CIO and President William Studebaker. William, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Hey, tech has been hot for 2017 for investors. Where do you think technology is heading in the new year?
I think it's more of the same. I mean, we live in a really exciting time to be investors and to be consumers. And just the rate of change right now is truly exponential. Investors and a lot of consumers have the ability to kind of think about things linearly. But I think we need to be thinking about things in much more exponential fashion. The rate of change is definitely accelerating right now. And the way we're consuming technologies and using them is going to continue to evolve. It's going to be fun to see how this plays out in the years ahead.
What do you think the impact on jobs is going to be from all this automation? Are the concerns that many people have about this, robots coming to take everyone's jobs? What do you make of those?
Well, I think a lot of those comments are just fears. I mean, I think we've been automating for hundreds of years, and along with the automation and the progress we've had more prosperity, more wealth creation. I mean, think back in the early 1900s, 60% of our workforce was in ag. Now it's 2%. We're producing more with less. I think we're going to continue to evolve. A lot of the job classifications that exist today did not exist 20, 30 years ago, right? Back in 1910, when the blacksmith was getting disintermediated by mass production, the Model T, he probably didn't have any foresight in understanding concepts around AI and data scientists and web engineers and app developers, et cetera, right? So I think our economy is going to evolve, and along with that, new classifications of jobs are going to evolve as well. So I think it's a little bit unfounded to kind of fear the robots like we have been.
I want to bring Heatha into this because 2018, Heatha, may be the year that we pull the plug on a number of retail giants, whether it's Toys R Us, whether it's Sears. You've got AI now, which is happening in fast food chains, but it's also happening in now department stores, the instant checkout without having that person there. I mean, that's a job story, but that's also a resale story, Heatha.
Sure. I mean, we see a lot of that automation happening, what he was saying. And I think what we are going to see as we get into the next couple of years is this automation of jobs. But also, I think a lot of the retailers are going that way. The consumer's spending differently. So that is why, I mean, we want things very quickly. According to PayPal, 80% of people bought their gifts online via the
I did all of mine. And the only way that I eat, the only way I ever eat is Postmates and Seamless. I have not a grocery in my entire house.
And between Amazon and having all of those gifts, just being delivered to your homes or to other people's homes, of course, that's a version of automation. But I do have a question. In terms of if people do want to invest in these robo stocks, we're talking about ETFs. How do people, I mean, as the basic investor that's interested in this, how do they, and they don't want to go ahead and they don't know the difference between a GPU and a CPU, but they are interested in this, how would they go about getting into it? I mean, is the ETF the way to go, or should they just start doing the research immediately?
Well, we think that's the best approach right now. I mean, we're so early in the growth curve right now of robotics and AI that to pick the obvious winners and losers is really difficult. So we created an index to invest across the entire value chain of robotics, AI, and automation. Recognize that there's not only just the technologies of what makes the robot work, right? It's the computing, the AI, the processing, the sensing, the actuation, the integration, but then also all the applications and the use cases, everything, where's it being deployed? It's being deployed into industrial manufacturing, into logistics, warehouse automation, to healthcare, to ag, food, et cetera. So there's actually a very broad cast of sectors that you can invest in, and they're going to evolve at different rates. And I think the important thing is to recognize where the new source of growth is coming from. I mean, most investors have a lot of interest in the FANG companies, and although we don't really define them as sort of robotic AI companies because they're really just using these technologies to enable their business. They're not profiting from selling these technologies. Right. So that's the big difference here.
That's the bigger story, though. I think that's a perfect point. Whether it's looking at the technology that IBM is using, that Bitcoin is using the same technology that IBM is using, but who's going to come out the winner? That was the debate we had yesterday, William. So it's all about how these companies can integrate all of it in one piece. And the FANG stocks have been on fire. Tech was up yesterday again. William Studebaker, thank you.
Thank you.